Alright, Shalom. All praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Vadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, from whom I learned the truth, and much love and peace and blessings goes out to all you hopeful elect brothers that are teaching the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So basically there's going to be a lesson. I'm going to entitle it, This is What They Think of You, right? This is the agenda of Esau, which in this lesson I'm going to these two different Wikipedia pages and show you, the paradigm and what is pushed from Esau Edom is completely contrary to the truth. It's completely opposite of what us as brothers and sisters coming back to our nationality. The consensus among the world is that we're not the Israelites. The consensus is that when we come about this claim to, prove our nationality and say that we're not black, we're not African American, to these Edomites, especially the so-called Jew, the fake Jew, we're delusional. But then when you look at what the world defines as a Jew, that according to most people that are in this darkness, they accept the so-called Jew as being the people of the Most High, as being the people of God. But when they see us, they see the so-called black man come back to his nationality. Oh no, that just can't be. They're delusional. They're just a bunch of angry blacks that come from Africa and try to, they even go as far as to accuse us of stealing the identity. And that's really what they're saying, because, this Wikipedia page just say a lot without saying much. And it pretty much gauges where the knowledge base of most people are. So let's read the definition, or I should say the entry for what they say is a black Hebrew Israelite, right? That's what they label us. It says black Hebrew Israelite, also called Hebrew Israelites, black Hebrews, black Israelites, and African Hebrew Israelites, are groups of African Americans. And that's the witchcraft right there. That's the lie right there. They twist it. So instead of just saying African Americans are Israelites, that is the truth, they say black Hebrew Israelites are African Americans, which is a lie. It says, who believe that they are the descendants of ancient Israelites. To varying degrees, black Hebrew Israelites incorporate certain aspects of the religious beliefs and practices of both Christianity and Judaism. Though they have created their own interpretation of the Bible, many choose to identify as Hebrew Israelites or black Hebrews rather than Jews in order to indicate their claimed historic connections. But you see, Esau says a lot without saying much. Because look at key words. They say things like, we are people who believe we are descendants of Israelites. They say that we claim a historic connection to the ancient Hebrews, when in fact we are those people. We are the ancient Hebrews. Look at this. Relics of Hebrews in Egypt. Look at this. So this here is a picture. This is a rendition with color of Israelites. I believe this relic goes back to the time of the Assyrians, right? But you have it posted in color. They're so-called black men. All right. These people, if you look, I forget the name of this particular. It's like it might be a Stele, however you pronounce that. those stone relics that are carved. But you look at these men, and they are Hebrews, they are Israelites. You look at these men, they don't look like Caucasian Jews. They look like quote unquote black men with beards, because that's who the Hebrew Israelites were. But you see, Esau, he goes about, purporting lies, pushing lies, because that's the last thing he wants. That's the last thing he wants, which is an Israelite to know who he is. You know why? Because that comes with power. That comes with deliverance and salvation. It comes with, and it also comes with at the same time, his demise. So the Israelites, the real Israelites, can't know who they are, because if they did, then they would be destroyed, and put on the bottom, which is going to happen anyway. Look at this. Circa 1440 BC, Hebrews making bricks in Egypt. Do these people look Caucasian to you? What about these people? It says Egyptian workers making bricks, much like described in the Bible. Right? Because we know that the Israelites were forced by Pharaoh to make bricks and mortar to build their cities. Right? And who are these people? Because it calls them Egyptians, but we know the working class in ancient Egypt was what? They were Israelites. The working class and the slaves of Egypt were what? Hebrew Israelites. They were Israelites. And look at them, dark-skinned. But yet, when we say that we're Israelites as being, the quote-unquote African Americans, we are, it's just a claim, And they also try to say that we incorporate aspects of Christianity and Judaism into, our beliefs. But, that's a conversation for another lesson. But the thing about it is, the scriptures which we believe in, the Old and the New Testament, came before there was any concept of Christianity and Judaism. So we hold to the standard of that. What we believe is an ancient belief revived. And that's what these devils don't understand, because they're carnal. They can only go by the machinations of men, because men are carnal. But you look up Jews, right? Here's the kicker for you brothers, man, and those that be listening. So I read the definition of how they define Israelites waking up to their heritage, right? They define the Israelites waking up to their heritage as black Hebrew Israelites who claim to be the descendants of the Israelites of the Bible. But this is how they define those Caucasian Jews who say they're Israelites, right? It says Jews, Yehudim, or Jewish people, are ethno-religious group. Which, how much sense does that make? How can you be religious? It doesn't make much sense, does it? It says in the nation originating from the Israelites and Hebrews. So it doesn't say claimed. It doesn't say they believe they are the descendants of Hebrews. No, it says that they are. And where's their proof? Where's the line that you could say an ancient Israelite that descends from the man known as Israel in the Bible, and that one so-called Jew of today can trace their patrilineal pedigree to that man? None of them can. But yet, okay, they are Israelites, right? No. But that's what this devil says. It says of historical Israel and Judah. And you see, they make claims like this. The so-called Jew of today goes back to historical Israel and Judah. Well, that means that you would have to have a concrete record of the inhabitants of when Israel and Judah were kingdoms, and that someone today could tell you that they go back to there. This is thousands upon thousands of years of records. But you see what it is? It's a lie. Lies can be made easy. You don't need no proof to tell a lie. All you got to do is say it. And that's what these devils do. It says, Jewish ethnicity, nationhood, and religion are strongly interrelated, as Judaism is the ethnic religion of the Jewish people, while its observance varies from strict observance to complete non-observance, you see. Look at this. What percentage of Jews are non-religious? It says new poll shows atheism on rise, with Jews found to be least religious. See that? These people don't believe in the Most High, but it's just a false image. And that false image gives them certain rights. It gives them certain status. That's why they have their own separate group of racism, which they call anti-Semitism. You don't see any, you know, Chinese person out there claiming, "Oh, well, you're anti-Chinese." You see what I mean? Anti-Chinese. They can't, because there's no legislation or a movement attached to being, you know, anti-black, anti-Chinese, anti-white, anti-African. But there is something against anti-Jew. There is something, you know, they got the Balfour Declaration. So it's about substance and lying about who the real Israelites are, because they within themselves, they may believe that they're Jews, but they don't have anything attached besides that. They're just imposters. They're devils. They don't believe in the Most High. All right, and if you look what they got for the picture of Jews. When you look up Jews, according to Jew, look at this picture. Don't it look like an Edomite? They got the angel as an Edomite, looking like a woman, no facial hair, and Jacob, who they say would be Jacob, another Edomite looking dude, pale skin. It says, according to Jewish, and this is the description of this picture, according to Jewish tradition, Jacob, shown wrestling with the angel in this painting by Rembrandt, was the father of the tribes of Israel. And see, that's why this devil does things like iconoclasm. That's why he would never show you ancient relics like the one I showed you of Hebrews working mortar and bricks in ancient Egypt. No, he will show you something that goes back to the what is it called? The Renaissance, which Rembrandt, I believe, was a Renaissance painter. A fucking devil, man. Excuse my French. Rembrandt, July 1606 to October 1699, was a Dutch draughtsman, painter, and printmaker. So this guy, look, how can you go according to modern standards and say this is what Jacob looked like? This image ain't based upon what the scriptures say, because the scriptures tell you in the book of Ezekiel that the angels were like unto the color of amber, burnished bronze, meaning they were dark brown. The scriptures say the Yahweh is like unto a jasper stone, which is brown. All right. So, or actually, it says Yahweh is like unto, which it says God, which I believe. Hold on, let's look this up. Let's look this up. Sardius. Sardine. And he that sat upon, look, Revelation 4:2, and immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne, and in sight like unto an emerald. You see? So what? Yahweh, this was describing Yahweh. And he was like what? A sardine stone. A sardine is a dark brown stone. Sardine stone, brown, right? Look at this. So you Edomites are cut. Here it is. You're a so-called pale-skinned Jew, but you think that your God is just as dark-skinned? No, the Most High is dark-skinned, and His people are dark-skinned. Look at this. That's a very dark color. It's a dark brown, reddish brown. It definitely ain't pale-fleshed. Like, look, you see this? You got the sardine stone, but you got the Edomite holding it. His color ain't his color ain't like the stone. So basically, it's very dark. Because regular red jasper is kind of like a burnt orange color. Look at this, sardius. But you see in the top of this stone, that very dark brown, that's what John saw. You see what I'm saying? And furthermore, it describes the angels. Amber, Ezekiel. See, look, Ezekiel 1:7, and says, and their feet were straight feet. This is describing the angel. And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass, meaning they're brown. Their skin was like a sparkling brown color. You know, they had a glow to them, but it was still brown, not pale. Okay, let's go to a few scriptures. So this says, Psalm 58 verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And this is the nature of Esau Edom. So, and that, how much more a system that has been built upon Edomites ruling for hundreds of years is going to be cemented with lies. It's going to be built with lies, because that's what these devils do as soon as they're born. So you have had many generations of devils come and go, which when they reach their status, when they reach their ability to, you know, I should say their, how should I say this? When they reach their, you know, adulthood and times when they're in their life when they have control, they speak lies. They put lies in pages like Wikipedia. They put when they're able to do these things, they put lies in books and different you know, paintings. That's why iconoclasm is such a powerful thing, because that's what got a lot of people on the earth believing that the Most High is a so-called white man and his son is a so-called white man, when they're not. They're dark-skinned, what you would call black men. But in the ancient world, people didn't refer to themselves by their skin color. We're just the Israelites. But the Israelites are dark-skinned people. Okay? So this is Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. You see? So, where was it said that we're not the people of the Most High? Here in America. Because what does it say? Black Hebrew Israelites are groups of African Americans who believe they are descendants of ancient Israelites, meaning they think that we're delusional. It's just a belief. Because you know, Esau, this is something else. Esau, he doesn't deal with the concept of belief. He thinks he deals with concrete evidence. So if you believe in something, you're delusional, according to this devil. So when he says things like we believe, he's basically saying that we're delusional. But hey, we're coming back to the Most High. So this is the last precept I'm going to get. This is Psalm chapter 62 verse 4. It says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. And that's these devils. They consult. They come together to try to basically cast us down. And what is the main thing they do? They lie about our nationality. They don't tell us of our great heritage. They say we were in Africa somewhere, swinging from trees like monkeys. No, we had great empires no matter where we were. And yes, there was wickedness, there was turmoil like any other kingdom, any other nationality ruling. But the fact of the matter is, when you go back to our ancient identity, we are the people of the Bible, and that's the greatest heritage on earth. Because what comes with that? Rulership of the earth. It comes with being the blessing of being the sons and daughters of the Most High. And that's greater than any earthly kingdom has to offer. Okay, and that's why these devils seek to detach us from that knowledge. But nonetheless, Esau ain't having it his way, because our people are still waking up and coming back to this truth. So all praises goes to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for giving us this truth, and shalom to all you brothers.